and history. Graham Beer is driven to be involved in the community and extracurriculars. Graham participates fully in his CCI community and Northumberland community, joining many sports teams and being involved in student government. Graham is the CCI Prime Minister for the 2017-2018 year. Graham Beer started Cobourg News almost five years ago at the age of 12. 2 years later, it transformed into Cobourg Media. His mission statement: passionate and focused on the community, striving to impact one person, one policy, or one's views. Graham harnesses the power of technology and social media to connect with citizens and youth of the community on important local and social events. Volunteering his time and talent to help causes reach a broader audience and inspire youth to get involved. His passion for journalism and broadcast television has led to many great opportunities to cover local and international stories. Presently, Graham is on the Cobourg 2017 Canada 150 Committee as the youth representative. He has volunteered for Chazapalooza, Trinity United Church, Cornerstone Family Violence Prevention Center, the Town of Cobourg, Cobourg Collegiate Institute, and has donated over $5,000 to the Salvation Army and Northumberland Fair Share through his media contributions and Christmas specials. Graham has reported on the Ontario 55 Plus Games, YMCA Northumberland Turkey Trot, We Event, Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, and other political and social events. Graham recently covered the Vimy 100 commemorative events in France and reported for City News Toronto. Graham has interviewed many notable people over his time as the roving reporter, including Ontario's Premier Kathleen Wynne and Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, drawing attention to political issues and inspiring youth to become active and informed citizens. Graham embraces all of the values of peace and truly strives to make the world a better place. Whether it's in our local community or across the globe, Graham has a very bright future ahead of him, and we look forward to watching him continue to use his skills and talents to inspire change in the world. Please join me in congratulating the YMCA Youth Peace Medal recipient for 2017, Graham Beer.
St. Peter's Anglican Church has been committed to the improvement of living conditions in Canadian communities, taking a researched approach to learn about issues affecting Northern Ontario, and using the strength of the local parish and networks to work towards a common goal. This Group Peace Medal recognizes the work of St. Peter's Church on two projects. The first is the continuing Piginchicum Water Project, and the second is a 2016 School Supplies to the North project. The Piginchicum Water Project is a long-term project aiming to raise funds to support upgrades for clean and accessible water for the Piginchicum First Nations Reserve, a small community of about 2,200 people in Northern Ontario. Through financial support from the St. Peter's Church, these homes have received life-changing clean water facilities, reducing incidences of skin rashes and scabies, and overall improvement of health and well-being for the families and residents of the communities. The second project is known as the School Supplies to the Far North. This project involved a group from St. Peter's Church that gathered school supplies to send to the students of Tulagruk, Nunavut, one of the most northern communities in Canada. Only accessible by plane, supplies can be scarce and expensive for families and schools to be able to afford. In just one short holiday season, this group was able to send 86 envelopes of supplies to the Tulagruk and extra 44 envelopes to Whale Cove, Nunavut, a community on the northwest side of Hudson Bay. Taking the time to research and explore the issues affecting communities in Canada and how it may connect to our collective troubled past as a nation, St. Peter's Church has worked to support the communities in the most basic needs that many of us may take for granted. The St. Peter's Group aims to rally the larger Northumberland community to participate in projects that initiate change and help people with important stories that may not be reported on nor shared. Their care and dedication to helping others has inspired participation way beyond the church doors, and their efforts support the empowerment of youth and families across Ontario. They continue to work on initiatives that are relevant to the national context and the health of our country. We are truly inspired, and I am absolutely honored to award the St. Peter's Anglican Church with a 2017 Peace Medal. Here to accept the award are Colleen Peters, Diana Cleant, and Pat Weller.
Syed Sarifi arrived in Canada many years ago during the Soviet-Afghan War as a refugee from Afghanistan. His first-hand experience of what it means to have to flee your homeland and stay alive is very real to him. A childhood in war-torn Afghanistan under Russian occupation, escaping to take refuge in other countries and eventually landing in Canada is a journey filled with experiences that could turn someone bitter, but instead, Syed has chosen gratitude and kindness with which to guide his life. Artwork is a powerful medium which Syed uses to connect with people and promote peace and social justice through understanding and compassion for each other. Global peace begins with individuals like Syed. He inspires and challenges others to bring about the peace that they would like to see in the world through their own actions and perceptions. Living a life of faith that is marked by his practice of accepting everyone, loving everyone, and welcoming people into his life. Syed has done much to break down stereotypes and prejudice that often divide communities. He is involved with Greenwood Coalition in Port Hope, where he participates in food banks, teaching activities through art, and sharing experiences with others. Through the various art pieces that Syed has exhibited, he's encouraged individuals to share his empathy by bridging a gap of understanding in a landscape of diverse perspectives. Through his work with Greenwood Coalition, Syed advocates for positive change towards building and empowering individuals for stronger communities. Recently, Syed worked with Syrian refugees in Northumberland County. His own experience as a refugee has been inspirational and empowering for the new Syrian refugees as they start to settle and gain the skills and tools they will need in their new community. Syed has collaborated with groups and individuals from Northumberland to organize events such as dinners, celebrations, information sessions, funeral services, resource sharing, art shows, and fellowship to strengthen community ties and strengthen involvement. Syed now lives in Northumberland with his wife and 3 children, where through his art he promotes peace and social justice in his community. He has demonstrated a willingness to embrace and support the needs of many in our community. Syed lives his life among his family, his neighbors, and his wider community as a model of peacemaking to us all. I'm honored this year to present the YMCA Peace Medal to Mr. Syed Sarifi.
It is my extreme pleasure to present the Humanitarian Peace Medal this morning. A self-made businessman, entrepreneur, philanthropist, community leader, an advocate and champion of local, community, and international causes that benefit humanity, Bill Patchett never ceases to amaze and inspire others with his selfless commitment to those in need. A hands-on participant, Bill is called on by hundreds of people a year to request assistance or enlist help to foster positive change locally and internationally. When Bill takes on a project or assists in its development, he does not rest until it succeeds. Bill has been an active Rotarian since 1988 and has chaired many fundraising campaigns over the years, helping to raise millions of dollars to support local and international initiatives. When Northumberland County needed a new hospital, they called on Bill, who headed the fundraising campaign to raise over $19 million for the new facility. Bill is relentless in his pursuit of positive change for humanity. He is a leader and a driving force behind many community and international projects, getting directly involved in most of his community building activities. He is a master at engaging others to join his cause and becoming part of the team. When fundraising for community or international projects, Bill takes a personal approach, educating and encouraging awareness on why his causes are important for the community now and in the future. From his direct involvement in establishing Cobourg's Women's in Crisis Center to his current fundraising for the new equipment for Northumberland Hills Hospital, he works hard every day to build and strengthen community connections and capacity by being a strong supporter and participant in local organizations. Bill collaborates with a diverse array of groups and individuals that ask for his assistance, including working with the United Way, Keystone House, and Habitat for Humanity. He was the zone coordinator for the $200 million Rotary Polio Plus Challenge for Canada and chaired the District 7070 Polio Plus Galas in 1997 and 1998. During his year as president of the Rotary Club of Cobourg in 2000, he earned the award for District 7070 President of the Year. Just in the past year, a family whose son required a special chemotherapy drug not covered by a provincial government asked Bill if he could raise the $250,000 to save their son. Bill took the project on, gathered a team of individuals from our community to help, and successfully raised the funds required. An inspiration and mentor to many, Bill shares knowledge and tools to empower many people to make their own movement to foster peace in their communities locally and internationally. Bill's peacekeeping work has impacted our local, national, and global communities. It would take all day to name all of his achievements. I am honored this morning to present Bill Patchett with the 2017 Humanitarian Peace Medal.
But I do want to thank you. This is quite an honor. I have a strong belief that we all come into this world with absolutely nothing. And if we can leave something behind that'll change someone's life just a little bit, then we've done very well. And that's what it's about, is to help those in need, make the world a better place. So thank you very much. To me, this is quite an honor.